What is up, everybody? Here's a quick little video on Marvel Rivals. As you can tell, esports. It should be open to everybody in this game. And this is what I mean, okay? There should be qualifiers, right? But the thing is, in my opinion, you should be able to come in here, right? Now, I mean, if you're brand new to Rivals, you've never played Rivals, I think there should be like a level cap, such as like you see like this level right here, like 73, right? I think you should be at least level 10, level 15, whatever it is, for you to be able to go into comp, right? Because there's a level cap for you before you can even do comp. So there should be something like that for esports, except with esports, the way they do it is you have to hit a specific rank in competitive for you to be able to do it, right? You have to get past here and into platinum, right? So you have to get into plat to be able to even qualify for esports. That's to create a team or join a team. In my opinion, that shouldn't be a thing, and this is why. Because multiple times now, NetEase has had some primo tournaments get ruined by people who, let's just say, shouldn't be here, right? Everyone knows about the whole Zaza fucking like Kingsman thing, right? Where Kingsman got booted from a tournament because some two stupid little bitches wanted to fucking go, oh, well, about the vibes. And ever since then, people didn't want to play specific characters because of that one person. They blame the character for that person's fucking actions, which, in my opinion, is stupid. But we also had another one where there was a $300,000 tournament that a team lost because for some reason, they, not the team, but I think NetEase or somebody chose somebody from a whole other game to play in this game. It's like, yeah, I mean, the two games are, like, you know, connected, because it was, God, I always blank on it, because I don't play that game ever. Overwatch, there we are. My brain. Overwatch, right? They were an Overwatch player, and Overwatch and this game are relatively comparison, except for major features, right? Such as the way, like, certain kind of aspects, like healers. Healers work better in this game than they do in that game, supposedly. I don't know. I've heard people say that the healers in this game are way too powerful. Luna Snow is definitely one of those. But, in my opinion, anybody should be able to sit there and open up an esports team, name that team whatever the heck they want, as long as it's, you know, at least not vulgar or mean or whatever, right? Something appropriate, but still, anybody, you, me, doesn't matter if you're like a casual player or someone who plays this on a somewhat regular basis, you should be able to enter into the esports community and play this game. Whatever happened to esports where esports was for everybody? Everybody. Esports used to be for everybody. I remember when esports was a thing where anyone can join a tournament, whether they're a pro player or not, and if they end up being able to be in that tournament, they deserve to be there. But you're not seeing that in Marvel Rivals. What you're seeing is, oh, hey, this is a top streamer, so we're going to bring this streamer from this game over into our game and see if we can get some of their viewers. Fuck that. NetEase, you need to start treating your entire game base, everybody, fairly and equally. Meaning, if someone plays this game on a regular basis, doesn't matter if they're a casual or a pro player, they should be able to either join an esports team and or create their own esports team and join in your tournaments. Because now it seems like, to me, and this is from an outsider looking in, right? It seems to me like you want to specifically give access to these people who are already paid content creators of yours in the first place. Because the thing is, the majority of the people who are on these esports teams are all big name streamers on Twitch or other, right? Usually Twitch. But they're big name streamers for Marvel Rivals. And there's quite a bit of people in the community who are kind of sick and tired of the pro player base and the streamer base and the content creator base, and I mean like the paid content creators for Marvel Rivals, not just any, like, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry under the sun who goes, I'm a content creator, right? Anybody should be able to join your esports. Anybody. Esports should be open to everybody. And this is, in my opinion, if me, a casual player, someone who can like sit there, play the game, and be decent at the game, can get a team together and actually be able to join a tournament, we should. But the problem with that is they probably know that there's a lot of good players out there who probably can beat the ever-living crap out of these pro players and or give them a good run for their money, and it would make them look bad because, hey, these people are supposed to be on here all the time. They're supposed to be better than like casual players, but yet you'll come across some casual players who will have more game sense or better at the game or understanding a character than these pro players. Because all they care about is, hey, I'm doing this as a job. I'm getting paid to do this. Someone like me, I would love to be able to go into an esports game like this, be able to try for a tournament, and maybe make the first rounds, maybe make the second rounds, maybe even win. I would love something like that. Even just having the opportunity to join in esports would be phenomenal. Does it mean like me and my group of randoms would win? Probably not. But would it be awesome? Would that be great publicity for you guys, right? If all of a sudden a group from like America or the Eastern country, China, specific area, whatever, right? Come out of nowhere, right? A group of unknowns, and then they just rise through the esports ranks and they're just dominating. That would make you guys look so good. Like the publicity would be so great. But all you're thinking about is, oh, hey, these big name streamers, they have millions of viewers or followers or subscribers or whatever, so this is going to help us. Yes and no. Because the thing is, these idiots are also making tier lists that are making certain people play not certain characters, or play only specific characters, like DPS only. There's a reason why there's a lot of the time you're seeing only DPS lobbies in comp and in quick match, because of your top name streamers and pro players who swear up and down you can win with nothing but DPSs. You don't need healers or tanks. One tank is more than enough. One healer is more than enough. You really need to start paying attention, netties. Like, you guys are doing some great stuff, but the thing is, if you want your player base to start like literally being loyal to this game and specifically on this game, maybe don't just like allow certain people to join your esports like games. Don't reward a specific group of people who live off of fucking not Reddit, Discord, right? Because you guys have some really good giveaways for blue units specifically only on Discord. So, and the majority of the people who win those, streamers, like content creators, not actual average everyday people who play this game. And or it's people who literally live on Discord, so basically the jobless people. You want to have a loyal like player base, treat everyone fairly. Treat your casual players fairly. Make it to the point to where casual players can earn blue units a lot better than the Chrono Rush event that only lasts for the weekend now, right? Because it used to be a very rare thing. I love the fact that they changed this. This was a great change. But still, you need 1,000 of these to get 100 of this. You could end up doing a unit event for people, or a login thing, a daily login thing, where you can get 50 to 100 units every day. Weekly login. This is a free-to-play game. This is a gacha style game. If this is, like, why don't you have a daily login bonus? You get people playing in on every single day if there is a daily login bonus. Oh wait, no, but there is the battle pass missions that you can do. Yeah, like you get these once a week. You only get like 6 of them you can get. Like literally, there's only 6 that you can choose from that you can get, and then after that, you have these ones. These only give you 80. These ones are once a season, so we're not getting this until literally season 9.5. And that's for these, the Chrono tokens, which you have to use to either get stuff in the Battle Pass or units. Like, Lattice, I totally don't mind the way they have Lattice. Lattice kind of seems like it's a good way, like, it's an easy way to get Lattice in the game. And you can end up, if you don't overspend, you should be fine. But even then, only way to get this is either by buying it or battle pass stuff. But that's my point. Like, the people who are rewarded more in this game, who play this game, are the people who are pro players or streamers. They are the ones who get the blue units. They're the ones who get the free skins. They're the ones who get access to esports. They're the ones who get asked to join esports even though they're not even ranked. And this is why I'm kind of pissed and ranting about it now, is because that $300,000 freaking dollar tournament that they had, the dude never played Rivals. So there was no way he could have gotten to plat rank for him to play in that freaking match, but he was still invited in. Why? Because he was a top freaking Overwatch streamer. That is some bullshit. That right there is some pure out bullshit. And that's why, if you guys keep going about it with your esports, you ain't going to have esports for very much longer. Because that's 2 times now that you've had a fuck up with your esports. A $300,000 one because of you invited someone who never played the game and then ruined it for his team. And then you had that stupid little hiccup where someone got booted wrongfully from his team and y'all had to pay him out anyways because everybody on the internet saw it and were like, oh, that's fucked up. So you guys really, I'm hoping, because you Netties, you guys are quite secretive. You play, Chinese checkers and chess and all that. So I mean, you keep secrets, and I mean, you kept the big hero change when it came to team up secret, which was a great secret, great idea. Which is why I'm hoping you guys are gonna revamp your esports, because if you're only gonna let specific people in, you shouldn't even have it in your fucking list of shit in here for people to look at. Okay? This shouldn't be on my screen. I shouldn't be seeing esports and join or any of that unless I can legit join. This shouldn't be here, in my opinion. This is just a big old tease, in my opinion. It's like, you're basically saying, hey, look, if you can either become a big top-name streamer and never play this game, you can get invited to esports and possibly win $300,000, and or live on this game, do nothing but comp, which, I mean, if you're a solo queue comp person, good luck getting there. Like, literally, good luck getting there. If you know how solo queue is, you ain't getting there. I mean, it's possible, but you're not going to love this game. That's how bad the community is, and the community is as bad as it is because of the people who do this shit right here. The big name streamers and the pro paid players. The PPP, I'm like, holy crap. But yeah, because of those groups of people, why the comp community of it just really sucks to be a solo queuer. Right? I literally did a video that solo queue is not for the weak-hearted, because it's not. Like, you cannot get into, above gold into plat unless you literally live on this game and you're, spending hours and hours. And if you're not getting paid for that, you're not going to do it. Right? Which is why, in my opinion, esports should be open to everybody. If they want to have a specific esports event that's derived specifically towards content creators and streamers, that's fine. That's understandable. I have no problem with that. But to sit there and go, oh, well, you can't get into esports until you hit platinum and then, have a certain win record, at least platinum, right? Because that's what it says, at least platinum. It's like, then how did an Overwatch player who's never played Marvel Rivals get into your $300,000 tournament? Right? But how? You require people who play this game on a regular basis to hit platinum at least to be able to join a team. But that's if the team lets you join. Because they also are going to look at your win-loss record, who you play, all that other kind of bullshit. Right? So, if you're going to let some random person join your $300,000 tournament, you better start letting everybody who plays this game join the tournaments. Make teams. If not, you might as well get rid of esports in Marvel Rivals in general, because let's just say the casual player base is starting to crash the fuck out. They really are. Like, after that $300,000 debacle and everyone came to know that you invited someone who's never played Rivals to do a $300,000 tournament, but yet we, who play it on a regular basis, had to hit platinum, that's unfair. That's almost as if you're showing favoritism for people who are rich and famous. So then why is someone like me going to play your game or spend hard-earned cash on your game and your skins and your battle passes and, you know, your events and all this other kind of shit if you're going to give it for free to all these other motherfuckers? Right? Like, hey, I understand rewarding the people who are loyal and do good videos for y'all. I understand that. That's understandable. That's, you know, like reimbursement in a way. But you're going to sit there and kind of be like, hey, look, rules for thee, but not for me kind of bullshit. Yeah, you are going to kill esports in Marvel Rivals. You guys need to fix this shit. You really do. So that's it for the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed that esports rant, right? Hopefully you all enjoyed that. Make sure you guys go check out w.gg and use my code TacticalGamer90 for 10% off. Link and all that's going to be down in the comment section down below. Pin comment. Yeah. It's been an interesting, like, few weeks, like you say. That's for sure. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully everyone has a great day, great night, great evening, all that great stuff. You know what I mean. Make sure you check out the rest of my videos. I do all sorts of stuff. I touch up on basically everything. The woke culture, the stupid fucking nature of all these companies who think, oh, because they have lots of money, they can do whatever they want. Nah. Especially seeing that they get their money from people like you and me. Right? Especially when it comes to ones like this one or others. So hopefully, NetEase is working on something. We never know. They are quite secretive, so for all we know, they could be working on something that changes esports in general. But I could be wrong. And or they're going to hit 3 strikes, you're out, and they're going to do another tournament that's going to end up failing miserably, and everyone is just going to forget esports in Marvel Rivals in general. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoys it. Later, guys.